Hello my lovelies out here in beauty world. It's Neo of Ahhhsoneo. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing a video today that I'm hoping won't be too long, but I think you can tell from the size of this bag it might be a while. And I am doing today my beauty, skincare, makeup, maybe hair care, I'm not sure, emptied a video. So yeah, watch on. Hey guys, I hope you are well, especially during these challenging times that we are having right now. I really hope you guys are well because it really is a challenging time. It's like a lot of time spent by myself and you really start to like find things out about yourself. Anyway, never mind that. If you are feeling anxious and stressed out about some of these things that are happening out in our world today, I do have a video on how to reduce your stress and anxiety during these times of COVID-19. If you've lost someone or are going through some of these symptoms yourself, please know that our thoughts and our prayers are with you. I mean, this is a pandemic that's really just taken the world by storm. It's horrific. But on this channel, we like to take our minds off of things by focusing on things that are really a little bit frivolous. Like beauty empties and beauty trash. So I hope you are ready to see what I have in this giant bag. I keep all my like makeup and skincare, hair care type of empties or things that I've decluttered along the way in a bag like this, and about twice a year. I used to try to do it more often, but it was really kind of boring. But about 2 or 3 times a year I will do a video when the bag starts to get a little full. And I'm not even sure when I did the last one. I think probably at the end of last summer, so it's probably been about a good 6 months. So why don't we see what I have used up or I'm throwing out, or you know, it's a hodgepodge of things. There's a lot of skincare this time around. There's always a lot of skincare. I use up more skincare than I use makeup, but let's see. First I have some skincare. This is ProBiotic, Tula ProBiotic skincare. I picked this up at Ulta, but I know I've seen it also at I think Saks. This was a purifying face cleanser that I used all the way to the bottom. It says this probiotic gel based cleanser removes dirt, impurities, and makeup, leaves skin balanced, clarified, yada yada yada. It was okay. I've used another probiotic cleanser called Biophase or something like that, and that one I loved, but I can't find it anymore. So I bought this and I used up the whole thing, but it was okay. I won't repurchase. This is a body care. It's Cetaphil. It's Cetaphil. Daily Advanced Lotion, Ultra Hydrating. I found this a little drying. Can't explain it, but like I had to use this. It says body dry sensitive, clinically proven for dry skin for 24 hours. No, if I put this on in the morning, by the afternoon I was ashy, like ashy Larry, like somebody give that. Yeah, it was bad. I've since stopped purchasing this particular brand of the Cetaphil, the Daily Advanced Lotion. Did not like that. Here's something that I use to the very end, some skincare. Peter Thomas Roth Pumpkin Enzyme Mask. This is fantastic. Fantastic. This was a repurchase. This has actually been sitting empty in my bag for a while. Finished it up sometime last year. 3-in-1 intensive skin resurfacer mask. Exfoliates with pumpkin enzyme, peels with alpha hydroxyapatite, polishes with aluminum oxide, blah 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 blah. Really good. You could feel this working. It's one of those masks that you can feel it like stinging a little bit, like a fruit mask. Absolutely highly recommended. That was a repurchase in itself. Oops. Might even get another one. I really loved Peter Thomas Roth products. So I'm going to try and do the skincare first, and then I'll move on. I'll do the skincare first before I start on the makeup. And the makeup is a combination of declutter and using up stuff. Kopari deodorant, armpit deodorant. This is made with coconut oil. I like this. During the 21 days of Ulta, I bought 2 more. The scent was okay, but I really liked it. The only thing about this is that if you do start to sweat, it kind of like bubbles up in your armpits. I didn't realize that till I was out with my daughter, like a soccer event or something. It was really hot. It's Arizona, and I put my arm up with something, and I had this white foam in my armpits. It was disgusting. But this is the only natural deodorant I've found so far that actually works, like works, because I've tried some of those natural deodorants like Tom and stuff, and I was funky. This one works. I do want to try, I think it's called Native, but I ended up buying 2 of these during the Ulta days, and I'm pretty happy with that decision. This is Charter Hopper, the Regenerating Cleanser. Is this the one that's yeah, it's a regenerating cleanser. It's like an exfoliating cleanser, so it's a little, has a little grimy, I don't know what you want to call it, but it's, yeah. It's really good. I really like it. It's daily exfoliating and clarifying treatment. I like chemical exfoliants over physical exfoliants like a scrub, and I use chemical exfoliants probably like 3 times a week. So this I would only use like twice a week max in the shower, and I really like it. Would like to repurchase it, but this is really pricey. It's one of those ones that I wait for a sale to buy it because it's a cleanser. It's like $70 or something ridiculous, and I think, you know, this is not a full-size bottle. This is a half. It's about double. But for me, for that kind of money, I need a sale because it's a cleanser. You know, you just wash it off your face. It's on your face for maybe 5 minutes max, and then you wash it off. It's like, there goes $70. That, you know. So I'm a little price conscious when it comes to cleansers. Very price conscious. This is the Bioderma Micelle Makeup Removing Micelle Solution. This is the little bottle that you can get online. That is my favorite of all time makeup cleansers. I mean, and I've tried them all. I know everybody loves the Lancome. Not for me. I know Neutrogena is also another one that's really popular, but for me, this one is fantastic. Okay. I got another Peter Thomas Roth here. This I loved so much. You can see I like cut it in half to get to the good stuff. This was their Peter Thomas Roth Glycolic Acid 10% Moisturizer, the old formula. And when I used to, gosh, I couldn't even tell you how many of these I've used over the years. I had been using his Glycolic Acid products probably the last 6 years. I mean, I love this. And you know when you just keep repurchasing and you don't pay attention, and then one day you go to buy it and it's gone, and you find out that not only has it been repackaged, but it's been reformulated, and then you start to read the reviews and the new formulation, and people aren't happy. And honestly, if you have one of these somewhere, I will literally buy it from you. This was really good. It was gentle. You could feel it working, but it wasn't like scary, like, oh my gosh, my face is gonna burn off. I really liked it. Good molecules. So this was the Super Peptide Serum. I got it in a lucky bag from last year. It was not my favorite serum. I mean, I used it up. It's completely empty because serum is serum. They don't do any harm. They can only be good, right? Right? So yeah, so I used this one up. Not my favorite. I wouldn't repurchase it. I think I'm the ordinary girl. You know, I can't even say if I'd recommend it because I don't even remember much about it. That might be because it's been in here for a while now, but yeah, it was alright. It was okay. Ah, here's something I would recommend. Lancer. This I got from Influencer. And that is the Lancer, and I got the little pack that's like the cleansing method. Well, the method, and you got the cleanser, the moisturizer, and something else. And I liked the cleanser. That I really liked, loved it, went to try and purchase it, found out it was like $70. And again, you know, for me, $30 is like my limit on a cleanser, on a face wash. So I was kind of like, oh, damn it. So yeah, I never did repurchase it, but I do remember really liking it, and maybe one day I'll pick it up on a sale. Okay, this is, oh yeah, this is Madam C.J. Walker Beauty Culture, and this was a hydrating conditioning mask. I used this a couple times in my hair. A lot of makeup in here this time around. I think I must have done a massive declutter. Ugh, I did do a massive declutter. Okay, fresh, there's samples. I hope you don't mind, it's gonna be samples. Fresh Rose Floral Toner, I really liked this, but the scent might have been a little too much for me. Yeah, my husband is very, very sensitive to smells. So this was a product I really enjoyed and would like to purchase, but I'd have to use it if he's not in the house. And hello, social distancing, he's in the house all the time. Every day. Yeah. So definitely not today. Yeah, so this was the Cordelia, another sample, Cordelia. I don't know how to pronounce this. This was an eye cream that came in a sample box. Don't remember using it. This is one of my all-time favorite winter night moisturizers. It is Estee Lauder Retrieve. It's the Ultimate Lift Age Correcting Cream. The full size of this thing is like $200. And I really like this, but I let it sit in my closet for way too long and it is old. It doesn't smell the same. Yeah, this is one of the sample sizes that would actually, if I used it consistently, will last me like about a month or so. So it's a really good, very heavy moisturizer. It's, dry skin girls only. Okay, let me see. Oh, there's a lot more samples in here than I remember. So we'll go through them. Okay. Naturopathica Beech Tree and Ginseng Daily Moisturizer. And yeah, half of it is still in there. This just did nothing for me. It was a little too fragrant. And I say that like with a hint of irony because I don't mind fragrance in my, I don't mind in my makeup. I find that if the fragrance is in my makeup, I get used to it fairly quickly, but if it's in my skincare, I don't. And this was, yeah, a moisturizer. It's skincare, and it says it's only good for 6 months, which really means it doesn't have a lot of preservatives in it. And so once I realized I wasn't going to use it, I just put it out because it was going bad relatively quickly. Okay, and then I have one of these little Belief moisturizing eye balms. I know everybody was like in love with this, but I don't remember using it. Okay, so that's that. Let's move on. So that's that. That's the skincare. Mainly samples, body care. Mainly samples and body care, but a bit. Let's move on to the makeup because it's a lot. It's a lot. I did a mini declutter. Apparently my daughter threw chocolate wrappers in here as well. I did a mini declutter and I actually kind of used up quite a bit of stuff. So I'll go over what I used up. Okay. So yeah, this is the Guerlain Lore face primer, the one with the gold flakes in it. It's not completely finished. There's still about a centimeter worth of product left there in the bottom. But I've had this, oh God, I've probably had this about 3 or 4 years now. I have a ton of other primers. As much as I liked this one, I was really just over it. It just had to go. So that's there. Let me see. My Holy Grail foundation. You can't tell because it's been jiggled around in here. Maybe if you look at the back, it's been laying flat so it doesn't look empty. But there's probably like this much product left in here with that. And this is the Chanel Le Beige Healthy Glow Foundation. I have the backup already purchased and one other one that I'm almost done with. So this is a staple in my collection. And Chanel likes to like quietly discontinue foundations, like all of a sudden you stop finding the one you love. So that's why I already have a backup purchase, because I was like, I'm not sleeping on that one. That's my favorite. It's, if you want to watch my favorite top 5 high-end cosmetics, that one definitely made the cut. Next is what is this? Oh, Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This is the new matte and dewy and smooth Maybelline Fit Me. Yeah, this one I had for too long. I didn't have a problem with this one. It just stayed in my closet for way too long. And this was the color 355 Coconut, the normal to dry. It was actually a pretty good match color-wise. And I just never ever reached for it. Like never ever reached for it. And then I felt like it was starting to go bad, and I don't know. I just thought, I'm gonna put it out to pasture. Oh, my Loreal Pro. I have a whole palette project on this one. So I actually did pretty good. I don't know if you guys can see, but I did use up a lot of these. Not use up, but hit pan on a lot of these. And I was so over it. I really could not bear that palette by the time that year was up. So it just has to go. Oh, I found some skincare at the bottom here. Some more samples. This is Tartar Harper again. This is the resurfacing mask. Oh, this is really good. This was really good. Tartar Harper is part of that clean beauty movement. And one thing that I noticed about this one is that once, if I wasn't using it regularly, plus I was keeping it in my shower, so it was probably like getting hot, cold, it started to turn and it became this weird green, brown mess. Like I felt like it was cooking in there. So, you know, safety first, gotta throw it out. But I really like that, and it's a note to self, don't keep skincare in your shower. Use your skincare before it goes bad. Note to self. Also have a little Creme de la Mer moisturizing cream sample. I love this stuff. I don't care what anybody says. I use this sucker white clean. I love this stuff. Love getting the samples. I've never bought the full size one because the price is ridiculous. It is. It really is. Gotta wait on the sale, huh? Just a powder. Just what is this? Physicians Formula foundation. I mean, blush. And this was never, it was always a little too light for me. I don't, you know, I really bought it for the packaging, I think. I just kind of fell for the whole packaging thing that Physicians Formula has going on. They really, I like it. It's really cutesy. I use it enough to kind of almost get rid of the imprint of nude wear on there. You probably can't see it. Yeah. But, you know, I never reach for this. It just sits there. It's time for old makeup to go, right? Oh boy, there's a lot of old makeup. This was a NYX palette, Love in Rio, a little dinky one. Got some love, I'm not gonna lie. It did get some use. But it's shimmery, and not a good shimmery. I just gotta use it and that end up like sparkly everywhere. Not just on my eyebrows. So that had to go. Okay. This one's gonna break people's heart. It's the Fenty Glow, the Gloss Balm or something. I think it was the first gloss that she came out with. And I noticed that when I use this, my lips peel so bad. Like if I put this on in the morning, by lunchtime, my lips were peeling. I mean, it just, and the more I would put it on, because it felt really good and it actually looked really good. But and once I wouldn't use it for like 2 or 3 days and my lips would be fine, and I'd go back to using it and my lips would just start peeling. So I don't know if I was having some kind of a reaction. I have no idea. I used about half of it before I figured out it was it, because I have dry lips anyway, and then I was done. I never went back to it. One of my all-time favorite concealers, this completely empty. It's Estee Lauder Double Wear. It just needs to be thrown away. Leaked all over the place. It's empty. I love that stuff. It's one I've been using probably for about 6 years. Like repurchasing for about 6 years. More than 6 years. Another concealer. This is the Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum. Everybody said it was a dupe for, I think, the NARS one. I got this. I wanted to try the whole brightening concealer thing. I should have just chosen a darker color. I don't know what the hell I was doing with that. I'd put it on and I'd look like a clown, and I'd just go back, layer deeper concealer on top. Wasn't for me. These are my 2 favorite lipsticks. And I can't believe I've run out of them at the same friggin' time. This is the Chanel Rouge Coco Shine in 99 Melancholy. and it's like I'm at that point where you're like digging it out. Yeah, completely gone, twisted all the way to the top. Definite repurchase, which will be done soon, because I cannot live without it. I love it so much. That was my second one. I used that up rather quickly. This is Charlotte Tilbury Birkin Brown, a great chocolate lip color. Completely used up. I love the formula. I'm really rethinking about getting it, but maybe a little lighter color. This turned out to be a much deeper brown than I thought it was going to be, but definitely a great lipstick formula. Highly recommend that one. The next I am decluttering for a variety of reasons. It's some high-end and stuff I didn't buy and stuff I was gifted, and yeah. Alright, so this one is Milani. Matte Confident. I just remember being so in love with this color back in the day, and I bought this right about the time that I decided I didn't want to wear red lipstick anymore. I know, red lipstick, but yeah, I bought this right when I was right over red lipstick. Bought this, never used it, and it's got to go. This one, Model Co Lip Lacquer. I'm pretty sure this came in like an Ipsy bag or something. Never used it. This one, oh, Ciate. Is that how you say that? I have no idea. Liquid Velvet. I think this one came either in an Ipsy bag, or I don't know where this one came from. It's one of those I didn't choose for myself. I don't even think I've ever tried it. Hey, actually, it's not bad. Oh yeah, I had a Ciate before. I don't like the smell. A Too Faced Melted. Good grief. This is probably like 5 years old, and right on the back it says 12 months, so gotta go. This is something I think I used this up quite a bit. This is Urban Decay. It's from the Gwen Stefani collection. God, how old is that? I don't even know when that collection came out. But it's one that I used quite a bit. Then it broke off, and then, you know, it's old anyway, so it's got to go. But that one I'm actually pretty happy with. Now, this is one where I went wrong. This is Tom Ford, right? And I bought this years ago. I mean, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And honestly, some lipsticks I keep in my collection for packaging, for the look of stuff, because I just love them. I have a whole bunch of MAC lipsticks that I've kept. I don't use them. I'll never use them. They just sit there. I love the packaging. Great. When I started buying really high-end lipsticks, I was really excited to see this at the cosmetics outlet, because I couldn't really afford Tom Ford lipstick. So I bought it, but it's not, that's not for me. It's a very metallic, shiny, like orangey red, and I'm much more of a blue-red kind of person. So as much as I wanted to use it, I just never did. And, you know, I think I've held on to it because I like the way it looked in my dresser, but it's time to go. I don't use it, it's just time to go. One more lipstick. This is Maybelline. Loved the color, just never used it, and then it got old. And then I've got Black Radiance Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. I went through. I always used, I think it was Kat Von D tattoo liner, and then one day I went to go buy one. I couldn't find one. I love a liquid eyeliner, so I was trying to find a new one, and I came across this one, Black Radiance. It was terrible. It took too long to dry. Like, I would put it on and then have to sit like this, and the minute I opened my eyes, it would leave a line. I mean, this was terrible. This is part of a Becca Trio liquid highlighters. It came with like a golden highlighter and a rose colored one. I used the others. This one, not so much. Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Spotlight. So I used about half, and then I was like, why am I making myself use a highlighter I don't like? Two of my favorite mascaras coming up next. I always have a mascara when I do a Beauty Empties, because this is the one beauty product that I go through like every 3 months like clockwork, no questions asked. I have the Burberry Cat Lashes. This was an ultra black Burberry Cat Lashes. I love this, and what I really like about this is the brush. All them little spikes on there, all those little spikes on there really do a great job of grabbing a hold of the eyelashes and pulling them out. I know it's a high-end mascara, it's about $29, but I love this one. That's a great one. My other favorite brand of mascara, although not this one, but this is L'Oreal Voluminous original. I love L'Oreal Voluminous, the original one in the gray black packaging. It's great. This one is electric blue. I don't know why I thought I could wear electric blue mascara. I think they were doing a lot of the different colors and they were promoting it a lot, and oh my god, I fall for the advertising, and I got this one and it was not good. This I was very confused about. Well, not confused, but I don't know how I feel about it. It is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. It's very effective. It was good. I put that sucker on and my brows stayed in place. But it was crunchy. They felt crunchy. If I would go to even touch my brows, I would go, what the hell is that? It, you know, like you forget you have something on and then you go like this and it's like, what's on my face? It's crunchy. So yeah, it did its job really well, but I did not like that crunchiness, so I gave up on that one. I have an eyeshadow, little CoverGirl eyeshadow. I must have gone through a phase 3 or 4 years ago where glitter bomb eyeshadows were the thing. I did my best. I did. There's a little groove in there, but you know, I'm now a woman of a certain age, and women of certain ages, we have to be really careful with our glitter bomb eyeshadows, and this one didn't make the cut. Little Volume de Chanel mascara sample, and then just some other random samples in here. Quite a lot of stuff. Quite a lot of stuff. I'm actually really kind of proud of how much stuff I went through. Most of it within the last 4 to 6 months, so it is a lot. I'm really, during this time of social distancing and staying at home, I'm gonna really do my best to go through my makeup. Typically, I don't wear a lot of makeup, and now that I'm at home, I have no reason to leave the house. But I do plan on making more videos for you guys, so hey, at least I'll put on lipstick and mascara, right? Watch my Empties, Beauty Empties playlist as well. Subscribe. And even during these challenging times, the message is the same, because the message is so strong. It's the one thing we forget to do, and we can't afford to. Remember to choose happiness every second, every moment, every minute, every day, week, month, including 2020, because whoo, aren't we all ready for 2020 to be over? Choose happiness, guys.